All right, here it is. What up, ladies and gentlemen? World Series of Spades online tournament. So far, we halfway through the season. We entering the second half. Happy New Year, 2023. Let me introduce my first co-host in the 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, women come first. And I mean that figuratively and literally. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Todd Davis.
Come on now.
Todd
Hey,
Davis.
y'all.
And don't forget about
Hey,
my
y'all.
right hand, the wordsmith himself.
Appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 06 to the good bros. My guy Tyrus, take me there.
What's going on, y'all, man? Second
All right.
half of the season. Let's get it.
Man, so we got a good game. Get ready to come up.
This is a great game.
Western Conference game. It is hands on deck versus star studded.
Oh, yeah.
And hands on deck are both in the same division.
Ooh.
They're in the same division.
What's that?
And,
Half a game
they
up?
both-
1 game up?
They're one game apart. Hands on deck is 14-2, and star studded is 13-3.
That's a tough. That's tough. That's tough. They fighting for that home field advantage. It's gonna be a good show, man.
They're fighting for home court advantage, but they're fighting. This is now when you got to make your playoff push. This is where you got to make your playoff push. This is where, to me, you got to start making strategies of like, okay, where are we going to be at? And be realistic with yourself. My bad. I'm trying to get the teams involved. I don't know where they are.
No, you good. You good. I think now you know how NBA teams well back in the day a little bit they lose a couple teams just because they want this matchup in the playoffs first round.
Yeah.
You think that's going to happen here? Because
I don't think you can do that you can do that in the East. I don't think you can do that in the West. Because
Okay.
I'm about to pull up my phone right now. I'm about to pull up the teams right now.
Take me there.
And from what I'm looking at, what's up, Colleen? Let me see what we looking at. Yeah, in the West, hands on deck is number 1, but Kimasha is number 10 at 7 and 8, right? So let's just say the top 8 teams actually are the ones who actually play the best out of 5. There's a play-in tournament between the 7 and 10. But I mean, let's be honest. Hands on deck is 1, and that couple right now is currently 8th. If you're that, that's a tough game. That's not like if I'm hands on deck, I don't want to play that couple in the first round. That's not an easy win.
No, especially if it's 2 out of 3 in the first round. But hands on deck, they say they ain't backing from anybody though. They want to smoke with any and everybody. So let's see what they do, man.
Should be exciting to watch.
So how was your New Year's? How was your New Year's, Todd Davis? Take me there. Get blue. Come on now.
It was an auspicious occasion. It was for comedians performing on New Year's Eve, it's a hit
big honor.
different,
It's a big honor.
Yeah.
Every comedian, you should want to work New Year's Eve. Like, if you're working, like, first of all, we know who's in the league and who's not in the league, who's working and who's not working on New Year's. Now, we do have, there's comedians who choose not to work on New Year's, which we know who you are. But
Right.
for the most part, most comedians, we want to work New Year's Eve.
Yeah. And I got to do that in a setting that I have never done before. So I was in a super large theater with a star-studded, no pun intended, lineup.
Hey.
And
See what you did there.
yeah, man, I earned stripes. Let's just say that I earned some stripes on New Year's Eve.
Absolutely. So there was a crowd that you wasn't used to performing in, but you still brought the same more energy.
Yeah, it was like I'd never performed in a theater of that size. I've never performed in front of a live audience that size. I had never performed with the majority of the lineup, like literally only one person on that lineup that I know. And then on top of that, I had never performed in that city before. So it was a lot of first. And based on the performance, you couldn't tell that it was the first time, if you get my drift. Yeah.
Oh, now I love it.
New Year's Eve was cool, man. We waiting on Marvin now. They just didn't have. They thought they got the times mixed up. Everything is good now. We got 3 of the 4 in. Just waiting on one last team, and we should be good to go. Well, one last player. We're waiting on Marvin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Helium, you said?
You said what?
And you was at the Helium, is that right?
I was at Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis. Hands on Deck came through to see me. And so
nice,
that couple,
for real.
Hands on Deck and that couple were both in the green room. We was hanging out. We was chilling. We was drinking. We was talking about everything from music to the tournament to all of that. We was talking about everything. It was a good conversation. I enjoy putting faces to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's dope.
Marvin is like 6'4", 6'5".
Sheesh.
Wow.
Let me start there.
That's
Marvin
big.
is like
That's
6'4",
big boy.
6'5". Yeah, man. I'm never gonna call him trash.
Yeah.
Shout out my guy Tyrus, the do-rag model Tate. What up, Eric?
Tyrus, the do-rag model Tate.
The gummy bear, man. The gummy bear, gummy words. Look at this. I'm gonna keep a do-rag on me, man.
All right, here we go. We about ready to get this action going. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Star-Studded versus Hands on Deck. Star-Studded is the home team, and they play ace high. I want to make that clear. It's ace high. There is no nil, but you can't go blind 6 if you're losing by 100 points.
Okay. I'll have to be mindful of that.
Ace high, so queens can walk up in here.
Queens can walk up in here.
But Reese don't count kings, she say.
All right.
Well, look at Reese.
D and Reese got a good hand. D and Reese got a good hand to start with.
D got 5 out the gate.
Yeah, mistakes. You got 3 barely. Barely. And that's because you're cutting on the jack. Marvin, you might as well. They better take the board.
Absolutely, you got to, and hope that you get it.
Marcus Burgess is in the building. World Series of Spades Roots Picnic champion. He says, first off, Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Reese bid too?
I told you, she don't.
I mean, she got 3. I can see 3.
It got to be a give and go.
Wow, I can see 3. What you smoking on? Black licorice.
Ew.
I can't wait to meet him in person, man. I'm gonna be smoking on that Marquise Burgess pack later on.
You gonna be smoking on that Marcus pack?
I'm gonna be smoking on that Marcus.
Hey man, I do want to talk about a lot of the things that the World Series of Spades is doing this year, man. Like we're pretty much gonna have an event damn near every month this year.
That's tough.
Nice.
There will be a live in-person event damn near every month this year.
I love it, man.
Eric said it's a new year. You got new flavors.
I know we was talking about the HBCU tournament.
Yes.
That's big, man. Help out the college.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
do y'all got y'all for?
Hey, can y'all hear?
Yep.
My
Yeah.
bad. I think okay, my bad. We lost audio for a second. That was on me. My manager called. Can y'all talk?
Yeah, you got me?
Mic
Yeah,
check
we
one,
got
two.
y'all. Okay. All right, we're back. I didn't even see what happened on that play, man. What happened?
That was an interesting first hand.
Score was 72-40 though. So it looks like Reese D ended up getting 9, but Marvin and Mysticness got the.
What's up with no clubs? Everybody like.
He said, "What's up with no clubs?"
My goodness.
Again.
That was cutting
I
clubs.
don't know
Hand where
how I
somebody
feel about.
ain't
I don't like watching the ace high game.
Yeah, it feels different, but okay.
It feels different. Yeah.
The Spades plus.
Yeah.
Because now
I
I'm
think
like
they can get 10.
recalibrating my brain.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Reese D can get 10 this hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Miss Thickness, that dog on 3. Yeah. You might as well wrap that up. And
She said, OMG.
She said, "Oh my God."
No, they're gonna come in the chat. We ain't got no hand. We ain't got no hand.
But yeah,
And
but the HBCU tournament, man, I think we was touching on that for a second. That's gonna be fun, man. It's a good way to give back to the students too, man. Like we looking for the best. We looking for the best players, best student players. And hey, man, look, y'all fuck around. Y'all might be able to pay for a semester if y'all win the HBCU tournament.
Oh yeah,
you can pay for a semester.
Man, what? That's huge, man. You know how much that man, come on. When I was in college.
Marcus says it feels different because it's not spades, it's cards. That's hilarious. It's playing cards.
I like that. That's funny.
Go ahead and run that
hilarious.
10. Go ahead and run that 10 on them, man.
Yeah, they about to get set. Yeah, that's 10. That's 10. That's 10.
Yeah.
It's 10. Marvin and Miss Thickness. You going backwards, baby. There's nothing they can do about
all
that.
Because of those clubs.
Yeah.
They've been cutting clubs off rip for the second time in a row.
Yep. Second hand.
Mm-hmm. But see, the thing that helps Marvin and Miss Thickness is, look, they didn't bid 10, so there is no 200. You got away with them getting 8.
Hey, you could have did blind 6 now. But
one of them gonna do blind.
No, they passed.
Either of them to do blind.
1, 2. Okay.
5 was 6-5 bid. Let's see how Miss Thickness plays his hand. My man said, I don't like, you know what? There's a war going on between Spades players. There's the people who play with jokers, and there's the ace high people. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: ace high people, y'all too damn uppity for me. Like y'all act like that's the only. Like it's like, oh man, like real Spades players don't play that way. Like yo, I'll beat your ass ace high, joker high. Right. Don't matter, deuce. It doesn't matter. Like y'all the ones that be complaining about deuces. Most people who play with jokers don't mind going back to ace high if we have to. Yeah. I don't complain.
It's like if you know how to play with jokers, then you should know how to play without them. I don't understand why that would be a thing.
It's only ace high people. Y'all be uppity, and it's annoying. Can't stand their asses. Every time we do the hands of the day in the comment, there's always somebody. What them jokers doing in there? You know exactly why the jokers are there. Because we play with jokers at the World Series.
Supposed to be there. Supposed to be there.
I learned playing with jokers.
Come on, man.
Really, that's the blueprint. Because if you play with the jokers, then you can play any other format outside of it. Joker, deuce, deuce. Joker, deuce, ace. Ace high.
I play however you want me to play, man. It don't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know if y'all playing Neils and blinds all the time.
I don't like that.
I watch the game. I might sit on the side. Unless it's a tournament.
If you play Neil in real life, I'm not playing with you.
Yeah, like, cause what are you going through?
Yeah,
like who hurt you?
Leave the Neils alone in 2023, man. Yo, it's 2023, bro. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Do we still have going into 2023 with the World Series of Spades tournament? So we know now there's 3 ways to play spades. There's Bowie Spades. That's good partnership. That's playing off of each other. That's knowing what each other has at all times about what somebody's playing. Bowie Spades is we know how to control the board.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
Then there's JQ Spades. Listen, whether you like it or not, JQ, y'all play the bad game.
And they play it well.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You can get mad all you want, but that is, to me, that is JQ Spades. And now we also have Giro Spades. Not Giro
and
Giro Spades.
Giro Spades.
And it's not June Slugger, it's June Slugger.
June Slugger. Oh man.
Well, we gotta make sure that we get that right, because them guys, Giro Spades is aggressive spades.
Bro, they came in there flipping tables over like, whoa.
They bid in 10. Speaking of 10, we got a 6-4 bid on the table.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
wait, no, not as in. Oh, I thought you meant one person bid 6 and they partner bid 4. That's not what you meant.
That means books made. That's what he's talking about.
That's books made, and we will. I don't like that.
All right, so we got Giroux. All right. I think in 2023, we're going to see the elite teams separate themselves. Like the best 4 teams in each conference are going to have. They're going to be the best 4 teams in each conference will be 10 games at least above 500 to finish the season.
Wow.
Why Marvin ain't played a king?
Bags.
Bags. Gotcha. I keep forgetting about the bags.
Right now, I think Star Studded is up 205 to 61.
But they ended up still winning a book that he didn't play the king on anyway, but all right.
At least say if you're a spade real player, you can play anyway. Shoot.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Challenge Stars in this chat. They in the chat, but they're not in the game. What's up with that Challenge Stars?
I mean, look, man, their game was at 10 o'clock.
Hey.
Their game is at 10 Eastern. Hey, man.
How you want to act?
Hey, man. Get in the game.
Hey, man.
267 to 102. So now if I'm Marvin and Miss Thickness, I'm going to try to give them the bags. I'm going to try to give them the bags and bag them back while we catch up some ground. Give them the bags, and I would go blind.
Let me see.
So they bid 5. I would go blind 6 and give them the bags.
Because they don't got it. They got... She got 1.
They might. No, they don't really got a blind 6.
1, 2,
1.
It's crazy.
2. This thickness, I would say maybe 2.
How many does Marvin have? They taking too long.
They going
1, 2,
5, 4.
They going board.
3.
Oh.
That's crazy. Come on, man.
Here we go. You know what I realized though? One thing that Hands on Deck does is they play according to how the other teams play. They're the epitome of we match energy. The only problem is that hurts you. You should always be playing your game. They try to Marvin and Miss Thickness a lot of times try to beat you at your game.
Your game, yeah.
And
I do see
that's
that.
not. They can beat lesser teams like that, but you're not going to beat Star Studded or JQ.
Why would you do that?
See how you playing
Yeah.
system, playing their
See,
game.
this is the issue that I have with the bags. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like essentially you're underbidding.
You gonna go over?
They try to give him the bag there. Now they playing the bag game.
Mm-hmm. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
they playing the bag game.
What they got?
Like
King.
Marvin, like underbid that hand to
he
give the
did.
bags away.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like that.
But that's why I said, why don't they should have just went blind 6 after you saw that they went to 5? I would have went to blind 6, give them the 2 extra bags, and then bag them next hand. But now I've already been caught up another 100. If I'm doing blind 6, I'm caught up another 120 points.
Yep. My goodness.
If you're gonna play the World Series of Spades, you gotta go play. You gotta play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They definitely giving them bads though.
See, I don't enjoy this.
Me personally, I'm not a fan. They go throw off. Boom.
Make them play spades. I will come to spades. If you want to do the bag game, yeah, there you go. Make them play spades.
Yeah.
6. This is ass.
Look at that. I
King 7. Now you got
So you
one.
got your blind 6, and they're still.
Queen. Boom. They got
And
2
you're not
bads.
gonna bag them. So again, you could have went blind 6, got 120 points. It could have been.
And then gave him 1 to 2 bads. It could have been like 220. Yeah, 220 to 319.
And then
well, they get ready to go
and then-
back if they bag him on this one.
Well, no, they ain't bagging shit. Reese and D better go 10.
Hold up. Yeah, let me see.
See, this is
One,
see.
Get it
2,
again.
3,
My gosh,
4.
Reese.
She bid 2.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why?
This is 2. It's 2 in the possible. This is 2 in the possible.
Ace
I would
high,
say
you got 3. Ace high.
That's what I'm saying. It's ace high.
You got 3.
It's ace
Yeah.
high. That's what I'm saying. Nah, come on, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Marvin and Miss Thickness hands, they only got 3 spades between the both of them. I got 10 of the spade.
They go
Plus
aboard.
kings, and aces.
These buzzed with 7.
Come on, because once they bag
If
you,
I'm Reese and D, I'm gonna say fuck them bags. I would say fuck them bags and go for the set.
we going to see what it got to be in D's hand. She got to control it if she want to set or not. Because they got the spades. They got 4 books off spades alone.
Mm-hmm. I don't enjoy it. This is not,
It's not your cup of tea.
not my jam.
5.
Still the 5, dog.
Come on, Reese.
She
It's
gonna
not
throw
that.
off. She gonna throw off trying to avoid bags.
Well, she has to. Yeah.
Fuck them bags and get the set. Or you can't. Well, it's too late. Well, no. They went 4. I mean, they got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like setting people instead of bagging them out.
Yeah,
If they would have started with spades.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then they would have had them. But I don't play that. You can't play spades until you cut. You ever seen somebody play spades like off the rip? We're like, wait, what are you doing?
You're like, look.
No, nobody cut yet.
No, I mean leading with spades.
No, I know
Without
that, but I'm
cutting.
just saying nobody cut yet.
In this game, they have.
I think they cut on hearts. No, I don't think they cut that game. D just spades tight. And there you go. Time to give out that queen.
What is it? D has all spades left. Is that called your spades?
Go ahead.
My glasses across the room. I don't feel like going to this.
Claim rest.
We do not have another prime time spades in that game, Aaron.
Why not? Just... Okay.
They've been having the
They had
majority.
10. Yeah, they had 10.
Yeah, they had it.
They had 10.
Now you can go. Now you can go blind six, Marvin. Marvin, the one that go blind six
They
first.
been getting hands, bro.
You don't got it. Please do not go blind six. That was no hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, 1, 2,
I would
3,
have
4,
I was-
5.
so we can go 10 and go ahead and call it.
Reese
call it-
got a hand.
She gonna go.
Ooh,
Both got a hand. They got 10.
he got a hand too. Yeah, go and put them wheels on.
She going.
She not
has
gonna
to
do
go.
that. She gonna bid 4.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay,
Okay.
all right. Shut it
All right,
up.
Star
Okay,
Studded.
Reese.
Okay.
Now we talking, and they got
Now
10.
let's
Okay.
Now I'm excited to see what's about to
Now,
happen.
Clint, are you
Let's
gonna say
go.
that they got outplayed, or did they just have the hands? Because I'm looking at
this
this
one.
Reese had the hands every time.
So I wouldn't say they got outplayed in a sense of like, not just they didn't have the hands, but like Marvin also did questionable stuff though, right? So like again, y'all should have went to blind six a couple of hands ago, but y'all playing the bad game with them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but nah, Reese and D have had a significant number of hands.
Go back to clubs. Why would you do that? I said clubs.
This game should have been over.
Should have been over. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Clubs.
Because this is not the first 10 they got. This is like the third 10.
Third 10, yeah.
It's like the third 10 they got.
How we going to cut, Reese?
Interesting.
How we going to cut? Nope. Boom. Gotta go to
But
diamonds.
see, they should have ran spades actually, but whatever.
They fighting for their lives over here.
It's weird to see queens walking so effortlessly.
This is
It
a
is.
10.
Janet, like, this is
Feed your
garbage.
partner hearts. Oh, you ain't gonna feed your partner hearts? All right. It don't matter. It
really
doesn't
don't
matter.
They got the shmoney.
Easy
They
10.
got
Like,
the shmoney.
Yeah,
my 5-year-old.
this was no brainer.
just follow the suit and you got a 10.
Oh,
It still don't mean nothing. Mm-hmm.
they got the wheels.
That-
Wow,
that's-
hands
This
on deck,
game is over.
Hands on deck. Y'all still mad about this outplayed shit, man. Get over it. Like,
Who? Wait, what happened?
Janet in the comments said, nah, hands on deck didn't catch a center hand, but they got outplayed, huh? I said Marvin made some questionable moves. Like I said, I would have went to blind six. Would you like
They're closer.
yeah. So
It would be a
who was
90
Carl
to
Who was
two-
Carl Thomas' girlfriend in real life? Are you Carl Thomas and Faith Evans?
Yeah, that's exactly who it is. Oh, I can't
Baby.
believe you say that. Knock it off.
Okay.
and I know they going board.
You
That
were
was last year.
That was last year.
That was last year, man. Come on, we gotta. You know what I mean? We gotta keep this thing going. Why you bringing up old stuff?
All right, so
Oh,
you be tied now. This is
No,
gonna be
I said this. Outside
we'll
of
see.
not getting hands though, Marvin, like I said, I would have done. Again, you gotta fight however you can fight. That's just what it is. Y'all, we can sit here and blame. There's some games in real life where y'all don't get dealt no hands.
that you just it's just hey.
You
what it
just,
is.
but like I just don't like. Here's my thing, and you know what? Since we're having this conversation, my main thing is do not blame losing on not having a hand. I get it. You didn't. You okay? It happens, but no, you lost. You lost because guess what? There's been games where you as good spades players didn't get no hands and you pulled that shit out. That's what makes you a good spades player in your opinion. So you don't have no hands and then you still win.
But it's a fight though. You got to fight for that one.
That's all I'm saying. Don't look, man. look, we don't. It's the cards get dealt. That's life.
Yeah. My thing is, even if you lose, take advantage of your horrible hands, or take advantage of the hands that you got. So you can't say, well, even though we didn't have the cards, we played the best we have. Like you didn't take
Played the
advantage.
best you. And look, the other team did what they were supposed to do with their hands. That's another thing, right? Good teams play their hands. So this is about to be the last hand right here. Star Studded is going to give hands on deck a L.
Absolutely.
And JQ now moves into first place in the conference.
Nice.
JQ moves into
Welcome
first
back,
place in the conference.
JQ.
What is
back in first
Studded win streak? They've been winning for a good minute.
Star Studded, I don't know they win streak, but they 13-3, and now they going to 14-3.
All right, man.
All right, man.
43 to 195. good game and good hands to Star Studded. Y'all took advantage of y'all hands.
Let's look at Star Studded's hands, right? So the first hand they had 9. Second hand looks like they had 10 because they didn't make board. I think hands on deck went board.
Yep. 9, 10, Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
9, 10, 7. 7, 9.
And they bagged out early, so yeah.
Right.
They got bad out, still had 290. Till they won 180.
So yeah, hands on deck. But my thing is like, look, at the end of the day, right? Hands on deck. You didn't have good hands, but you could have took advantage of small opportunities, right? The score is closer. We don't know how you get dealt depending on the score being. We don't know. I don't know.
Maybe Tristan would have seen a blind fit. They would have gave him 10. Who knows?
So are they still hands on deck, or are they just on deck? Like, is there? Because I don't think they played bad.
They didn't have no hands.
This didn't look like a game where it was like Marvin and.
Well, this doesn't look like the game. This doesn't look like the game. This doesn't look like the game where they lost to Giroux, right? Where the game
they didn't get monkey stomped in the ground. Yeah.
No, well the game
was not a
Giroux,
stomp out.
They got bagged out on the last hand where all they had to do was bid 6 instead of 5, and that was dog. And then Giroux got the wheels on top of that.
Because the only sets they got were the wheels were when they got wheels, right? In this one.
Yeah. The last game somebody Acito said who else playing? Nobody, there's no other game scheduled tonight except for Star Studded versus the Dubs. If Star Studded shows up to their game.
You talking about Shaolin Stars?
Shaolin Stars, they play the Dubs. They play Jordan, so Jordan about to get a win. Forfeit win.
Ooh, Montel Jordan?
Yeah.
I don't think Shaolin Stars coming back, man. I don't think they
I'm not I hear that, you know. I don't we're not banking or you know, like I said, it's there. But no, man, what we saw today was shit.
They ain't built for this, man.
I couldn't say today was a good game. I can say that, you know, Star Studded did what they were supposed to do to not lose.
Yep. And that's
I was saying I don't feel like it was like I didn't feel like this was a game where either team were just making like mistakes. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
no.
People were just, you know what I mean? It was an okay game to watch. The excitement for me was when they bid the wheels and got it, you know.
Because I definitely thought that was going to be an 8. But reset.
I did too.
We going.
Somebody said their primetime game tomorrow. The next primetime game is not until Thursday. I believe it's I think it's Yonkers Southside on Thursday.
Who's that? Boo 6?
Boo 6. Boo 6. Let me look up the schedule. Hold on. I can tell y'all in a second. It is, Yonkers Southside versus TNT on Thursday. So Boo 6 versus Shake.
Shade. Because I don't recognize her partner. Her partner trash. So
Dang.
Boost is Shade.
God damn.
Partner trash.
Well, let's talk.
Dang.
Let's look around the league real quick. Yonkers Southside defeated PG's finest today, 517-76.
Ooh.
Florida Oranges defeated Old Dirty 538 to -459.
My God.
Yo.
Nuck If You Stuck beat NMOE 537 to -249.
What
That
happened?
hey man. That couple beat Tag 'em and Bag 'em 539 to 168. The big
Finally
fellas
somebody.
got their the big fellas got a forfeit win. Star Studded we just saw beat Hands on Deck, and then the Dubs got their forfeit win. But let's go to 538 to -459. Florida
Yeah,
Oranges, what the fuck did you do to get -439?
Like, was every hand a set?
That's damn near a 1,000 point win.
Did they go wheels 2 times in a row and got set?
Right.
And
I need to understand.
It just doesn't sound like there was any, man.
that's horrible.
It sounds like a monkey stomping. Weren't we were just talking about the monkey stomp, and that's what just happened.
They had Tim's and the other one had Black Air Forces.
Yeah, big Black Force energy. Mhm.
My goodness, man.
Jeez. Well,
This how y'all coming out in the season, man? The second half of the
that's what I'm
season.
saying. New year, new energy.
Y'all need to get right.
New
Who's the top
new
seed
year,
in-
new team.
Focus said, you know it's Team Boy. Top seed in these. I don't think nobody. No, Giro might. Giro.
I think Giro's Giro. I'm sorry, Giro is number one. Aren't they?
I can give you, they're
In
number
the-
one overall. No, they're not. No,
yeah.
they're not. They're number one in the power rankings.
Oh, okay.
They're not number one in the tournament. They're still behind Bui. Bui is still 15-1. Giro's
Okay.
14-2.
Okay. They on your neck, boy. You're
I'm
right.
about to go to the standings right now.
Let's go.
I'm about to go to the standings right now.
How in the hell them teams get beat like that? What in the hell happened?
All right, so week 8 conference schedule. So as of week 8, all right. So as of right now, we didn't calculate today's games, but right now, Hands on Deck is in first. Star Studded is in second. This is the West. Now we do know that Star Studded is going to move to second place. Hands on Deck, I believe, is going to move to third place, while JQ goes to the top.
Okay.
Dubs in fourth place with 13-6. They just got to win today. Toshiba Augie's in fifth place, but they also winning their division. They're 11-6. Militom is 10-6, but they're in the same grade. So Militom, Toshiba Augie, and Tag 'em and Bag 'em, 11-6, 10-6, 10-6, all fighting for the top spot in the good division. That's gonna be a good battle. We're gonna keep eyes on that. The Cash Money division, that couple just won today. Hey, look, man, they can make a comeback. All right.
Absolutely.
Blind Sevens is in ninth place. Kamash is in 10th. Bookmasters in 11th. Detroit 76ers in 12th. Big fellas in 13th. Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. And I think Bruce 6ix9ine off of Young, because he got a chip on the shoulder, man. He's trying to prove us wrong. Well, he's trying to prove
And
you
I'm
wrong.
also, he definitely trying to prove me wrong. I'm also looking at forfeits and games played. The West has a better record. They have more teams with a winning record with games played than the East does.
Interesting.
Okay.
The East, in actual games played, only 6 teams are above 500. 7.
Okay.
Whereas in the West, it's 9,
Mm. Yeah,
8.
well, what's coming to play?
West
But
definitely come to play.
our house
In the
is
Eastern Conference, number 1 is Bui, 2 is Jerome, 3 is Old Dirty. I think that's who got blown out today. Old Dirty got
Old
blown
Dirty.
out Old Dirty got blown out by Florida Oranges. And Florida Oranges is currently in 14th place.
Old Dirty got done dirty. See what I did there?
Yeah, Old Dirty definitely got done dirty. So we got Old Dirty in 3rd. Nuck if you stuck in 4th. Yonkers Southside in 5th. Twin them is 6th. TNT 7th. PG Fine is 8th. Shaolin 9. Team Robinson 10. A-Team 11. Harry Potheads 12. Double D's 13. Florida Oranges 14. North NMOE 15.
Man, I thought they was gonna make a turnaround. Perk 30. Y'all still
But
playing.
here's the thing though, he only 2 games behind the 10th spot.
What? So they
In the West, only 3 games separates 8 to 15. And in the East, I'm sorry, in the East. 4 games separate 6 through 15.
So it's anybody's game.
Look,
Anybody's
NMOE can fuck around and go like 7-0. If they win 7 straight, they'll move up to about 8th or 9th, 7th or 8th place.
That's not gonna happen. But
What does NMOE stand for again?
Norristown Men of Excellence.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. All right.
But yeah, man. So people got to make a push, man. I want to see a push.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We fighting for that playoff spot. We fighting for the championship, man. Let's see. Let's get it.
So yeah, JQ will go back. I think they're gonna win. They win their 2 games this week. They'll for sure be back in 1st place.
Mm-hmm. I just want.
How many games till the Super Bowl? We got about a whole month and a half. For the East, is it top 5 to make a playoffs? So here's how the playoffs works. The top 6 teams get a playoff spot regardless. And then teams 7 through 10 will play a play-in tournament for the last 2 spots, like the NBA.
Okay. I like it.
Yep. And the playoffs do not begin until the last week of March. The play-in tournament's the last week in March. And then the last week of then starting in April, we got playoff Spades.
I'm ready for April, man. Let's get it.
I want playoff Spades because all them
Yeah,
games
I feel like
gonna
that's
be
where the
televised,
excitement gonna be.
and we ain't gonna have bad games.
No,
So
no.
we won't have.
Just
bad
out of curiosity, there's no setting option where we can say no bags. I just want to see something.
We can. I think you can do it on Trickster where you don't calculate the bags, if I'm not mistaken, or do Trickster automatically do it?
I think you can put no bads on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But at the World Series of Spades, we play bags.
Because I'm just wondering, like, I wonder, never mind. I don't feel like it tonight.
No, talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, like, not on no, like, I'm not trying to make fun of, like, I'm trying to see, like, how that would change the style of play for a lot of teams if they didn't have that as, like, a line of defense, right? So like,
do you go ahead?
Like, I think, like, JQ, like, I know that that's one of their tactics, but I feel like even if they were playing a game where bags wasn't allowed, I still feel they would still play good based on, how they work as a team, how they, you know what I mean? I wonder those teams that have adopted that bag philosophy, can they still be good without that?
Yeah, they'll just go.
If let's say there's no bags, right? Let's say there's no bags. If you play no bags, I believe that a team would probably either play the same because you got to remember now, right? When there's no bags, you don't have to worry about underbidding. You can underbid on the table on purpose, knowing that there is no consequences for misbidding, right? So like there'll be times where you might be sitting there on the table and you might y'all decide to play coy with the other team and y'all go forward knowing damn well y'all got 6. Maybe that might affect the last person. That works in real life. That shit work in real life. I know niggas who underbid on purpose in real life because they want you, just because they're not playing bags, and they'll set you like that.
Mm-hmm. And so when we play like that, and that's another thing I gotta keep, mindful that it's computer in the play. But like when we don't play without bags, right? Let's say someone tries that strategy, they'll underbid. We can now go back and look at our hand again and say, hey, all right, if they're saying they have board, we're saying that all we had is 6. And then we go back and look at our hand and I'm like, no, I have what I said I had. And then we'll just call it books made. But in my house, there ain't no books made call. We're going to play it out and see where the extra books are. And if the extra books came to the team that was adamant that they had like the 4 or whatever, then they take a penalty for that. Mm-hmm. So, because there's another thing with this, like, let's say one of the teams says, oh, we only have 5. And then the other team says we have 5. That other team doesn't have the option to reevaluate their hand to rebid. That's the only other thing I don't like about not, playing in person. But I just wonder if people didn't have the bag option, because I'm seeing a lot of teams are starting to play like other teams now because they've picked up on how they do certain things. You know what I'm saying? I
think you use the bag. I think, yeah. I mean, but you also got to realize, man, like, it is a strategy, right? And it's like, if you bid in your hand, right? I know I'm bidding my hand the whole game. I ain't going to get no bags. And if the other team is trying to throw me bags, we got to start looking at that. We got to start adjusting to them playing. That's it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, because I think in this game that we saw, I was like, why are they doing that? And then I was like, oh, I forgot. It's the bags. Like, you had the opportunity to win books and you chose not to. And I'm not talking about like no casual at the, like near the end of a hand, a jack walks or a 9 of clubs or something like that walks. I'm talking about you intentionally, you know what I'm saying, are throwing books away. Yeah. That's what I don't like about bags. Not there's
always ways to combat that. So like one of the things I see is too, like people do, somebody said that they do board is 5. I like board is 5 actually. Board is 5 means the minimum. I love board 5. Board 5 means that means that here's why I like board 5. That means that the minimum that we're bidding is 10, right? Which means somebody got 6, and we're gonna go 6-5. Somebody has 6. I love board. I actually prefer board 5.
Nah, I don't play that game. It's very. I don't like that.
Hey, y'all with that one.
I don't like that.
I'm good.
And
with that.
now, I don't know if this is right.
That's my mom's house rules. My mom, she plays.
I heard that was a Jersey thing, like, because somebody told me, like, we playing Jersey, and they was like, board is 5. I was like, board is 5? Why?
Board is definitely 5 in Jersey, for sure.
Okay. Jeez. I don't like that.
That's Jersey Spades. That's definitely Spades.
I like 4 boards.
Y'all keep it in Jersey.
Yeah. Yep. Don't. I don't like that.
I don't mind the 5 board though. Like, I don't mind it. And like you said, like Ace said, playing board is 5 will humble you. Yeah, because you making 5 is hard, bro. You really ain't got it.
Absolutely.
Making 5 is
like on a wheels, and you gotta take a 5. Come on, dog.
Yeah, dog, I'm good with
that. Now it's like I said, we don't play bags. Like, I don't play bags, but let's say if you get 3 books over what you bid, then we take you back for that. So I guess we're playing bags, but like not in a traditional sense. Yeah. So it's like if you talk about you got 4, if you say you got 4 and y'all get 7 or 7. Greater, then it's like
you go back.
Then it's like, hey, you go back.
That's how
like,
a lot of people
get on my face.
But that's a form of bags.
That's a form of bags. Okay.
And think about it. Ty Davis. Somebody can throw off to make sure that happens.
Yep. And I hate when they do that. When they already see that they set, they just gonna give you three
But
bags.
the problem is, they see that they set, they'll just give you the bags. Right? Because think about it. If you bid, let's say you bid 8. let's say you bid 5 and the other team bid 6, right? You know you got 8. That other team knows they're not gonna make their 6 probably halfway into this 8. Hey man, I'll give you 11. Take that.
Redo the whole thing. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just feel like if you're willing to go through all of this extra stuff just to beat the system, don't play, man.
I don't think you try to beat the
play
system.
with it.
I don't think it's beating the system. What I do think it is you want to. Here's what I realized about Spades. When you're losing, the attitude that I have is you want to just make it to the next hand. That's all you want to do, because you don't know what's going to be dealt in the next hand. You only want to make it to the next hand. The status quo can change in your favor after every hand. You know what I'm saying? Like the next hand, you and your partner get attention. Like that's what happened to Giroux. Literally, they got them niggas 5 over, and then the next hand, wheels.
That's tough.
Wheels.
Now they're going to the Super Bowl.
Now they're going to the Super Bowl.
Hey man, that's good.
All right, man. Well, we ain't gonna keep y'all here, man. We appreciate y'all sticking with us, man. We appreciate y'all riding with us. Happy New Year again. We're glad to be back. We're glad, like I said, World Series of Spades, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got the Super Bowl tournament. We got the HBCU tournament. We have a reality show challenge coming. Man. There's multiple ways to get on the show. And then also, you could also win your regional tournament depending on, where we are. We are going to have another Roots Picnic tournament. Like, we playing.
Yeah.
We playing. We
Playing
want to
Spades.
see y'all.
I love
Playing
it.
Spades. And last but not least, the World Series of Spades will be releasing our first deck of cards.
Love it. Yes, sir.
Starting in February. We will release our first deck of cards for Black History Month.
Let's do it, man. I love it.
First deck of cards.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go grab as many packs as possible.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Peace and love. For Ty Davis, for Tyrus Take Me There,
Oh yeah.
I'm Clay Coleman. Goodbye.